Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. And he is dashing away. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and athleticism to beat people, and a spring in his step, always a spring.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Nuno Mendes. Vinicius Junior. Nicely shaped ball. Mbappe! And that's a simple one for the keeper. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Matheus Cunha. France still without a single shot on target. First quarter of an hour gone. Szoboszlai.
France really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind, Peter. Just needs to find the right run now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Matheus Cunha. And it's Neves. Nice looking ball. Neatly clipped into space. It's out for a goal kick. Konate. That's destined for the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's an excellent interception. Szoboszlai. Steaming on goalwards. And he's picked it up out wide, and the cross comes in. And that has been cleared. Szoboszlai, and the pass is intercepted. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. That pass has been well intercepted. Szoboszlai charging forward, the ball at his feet. João Neves. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Szoboszlai. João Neves. And it's Gravenberch. Now it's Osimhen. Can he spark a counter here? That's a foul, no two ways about it. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Locatelli. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Played with finesse. Drills one in. Defending of the desperate variety. Not the most accurate pass. He's in a good position. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Italy have their second corner now. João Neves clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Is there any support? He might not need it. And he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. France are looking to go forward now. That pass isn't the best. Vinicius Junior back and defending. João Neves. Gravenberg. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
France really are going to need to improve.
Vinicius Junior! It's a goal! It is an explosive start to the second half. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
France have fired themselves in front.
Well, it's great commitment on...
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Changement.
Italy choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
And he's definitely onside. And he's heaved it away.
Italy clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he's there to get it away. Szoboszlai does really well there, he is strong. He's got away! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
So,
18.
power or guile, what's it going to be?
Le numéro 20.
Dumfries.
Changement en cours.
Look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! And that's in. of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And when the manager called on him, there's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
So the fourth quarter of the
le
game.
numéro 13. À leur place, le numéro 30.
That
le
has been
numéro
knocked
22.
clear. And it's Soboslai. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. Nicked it back promptly.
Such good technique.
Šeško, decent chance! Goal, Italy! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Italy have their lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their... He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They're up to 5 corners now. Saliba with the clearance. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Dumfries. Grimaldo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Now it's Pulisic. Soboslai. Real chance! It's fallen kindly here. And he's stuck it away. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line. And that's it.
Votre attention, chers spectateurs. Nous vous demandons de bien vouloir garer vos véhicules uniquement dans les parkings prévus les jours de match. Merci de votre compréhension.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Dumfries, spread to the right, foot in. Well, he certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. This time, surely! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Bellingham instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Thuram. Dumfries. Oh, what a ball! Goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Rice.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Not a hint. Thuram! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. And here's Thuram. Szoboszlai. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that is a little undercooked. And that's gone loose. Still goalless. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bellingham. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
And the shot! Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this to...
Tries a shot! And he's quick to get rid. And that would have been some goal.
Mbappe can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's taking no chances there. Dembele charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Thuram.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Shapes to shoot! Tried the volley, but no.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Van der Ven cuts it out. Locatelli. And it's Grimaldo. Szoboszlai running with the ball. He's through here. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Bellingham. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Locatelli has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Bellingham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Thuram. Now it's Szoboszlai. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he's gone backward here. Now it's Szoboszlai. Rice. For Szoboszlai.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, super fast. Chance! Goal, Italy! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time.
And that signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. France trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
France really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out of play for a goal kick.
That's alert and sharp and very well played. France always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
So what can they make of this? Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Bruno Fernandes. Grimaldo. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Italy can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Rice. Thuram. A decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Takes a shot! Superb from Rice! A finish of true class! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Rice duly reaps his reward, kept his cool. It's Dembele! Well, now it's... Oh, he's been caught napping! He is just caressing the ball. And it's Locatelli. Szoboszlai.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Dembele looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9, le numéro 10, le numéro 20, le numéro 22, le numéro 4. À leur place,
France perhaps
numéro
contemplating
21,
their next change
le numéro
here.
45,
There they go,
numéro 18,
hunting again.
le
No
numéro
question,
11,
that's a foul.
le numéro 15.
And no surprise,
Attention,
that's a booking.
Changement.
Bruno Mendes. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a cute ball. That's a good... Shot a goal! Oh, super goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Changement.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Bruno, oh, great leap! And that's a sharp finish. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Italy go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Knocks it into space. And it's Locatelli. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Great vision. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Szoboszlai defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
And they can counter here. Szoboszlai. And it's Locatelli. João Neves. Bruno Fernandes gets a foot in here. And it's Szoboszlai. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nice looking ball. Locatelli promptly onto that, and that is that. The final 5 minutes. João Neves. He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, this looks sharp.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pulisic is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, easy pickings there. That's really well
Temps
cleared.
additionnel, 3 minutes.
Van Dijk is there to clear. And that's it.
Votre attention s'il vous plaît. Le propriétaire du monospace bleu qui gêne la sortie des bus est prié de déplacer immédiatement son véhicule avant que la fourrière ne l'emporte.